like to feel alive? What's it like to feel alive? Feel alive. What's it like to feel alive? When was the last I felt alive? What's it like to fly? What's it like to feel alive? What's it like to feel alive? Feel alive. What's it like to feel alive? Feel alive. Feel alive. What's it like to feel alive? What's it like to feel alive? Feel alive. What's it like to feel alive?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live Community Review Sunday edition. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I'm looking forward to it today. We have a small group, so it should be over before we know it. But yeah, welcome, everybody. This is Live Community Review. This is a live feedback event we do here in the Discord group. Where everybody gets to share a song up to 7 minutes long, and we will give you feedback in real time. It can be any genre, any style, any any kind of music. Any skill level is welcome. You can be a beginner or an expert or anything in between. Everybody's welcome, and the whole idea is just to help each other get better at this whole music thing, whether it's getting better at producing or getting better at finishing and releasing stuff or whatever your goal is. We will try to help you get there. And so, when it's your turn, just have something ready to say about your song. Let us know where you are in the process, if you're still writing the song, or if it's finished and you're mixing it, or if it's already released and you just want people to hype it up. We can do that too. It's all just depends on your song, where you're at. We definitely welcome works in progress. We can definitely help with those, but released songs are also welcome. And so just let us know when it's your turn what kind of feedback you want. So if you're looking for help writing the song, or you need help with the lyrics, we can do that. Or if it's mixing, we can help with mixing. Or if it's released, like I said, if you just want people to hype it up, we can do that too. Whatever you need from us, we will try to help you out. And let's see. Oh yeah, with the feedback, just help. The whole idea is to help each other. So keep the feedback constructive and helpful. It's okay to have critical feedback and to disagree. That can be really helpful to get that kind of feedback. Just make sure that you frame it in a way that's helpful and constructive. So if there's something you don't like, maybe have a suggestion of something as an alternative or a way to fix it or whatever. So that's the whole spiel, I believe. And so I think we can go ahead and kick things off. And up first today we have Sandro. Yeah, Sandro. So let us know what you've got for us. All right. Sandro says, hey, this is yet another album song called Snow. Like another song I've sent here, the lyrics are in one of my constructed languages, so I'll attach the lyrics right under. Mainly looking for feedback on vocals and rhythm. since the only VST is the drum. And on the mix, all right, here is Sandro kicking things off. All right, that was Sandro kicking things off Nice mellow track. I really, really like the song. I like the vocals a lot. The guitar is very beautiful, like everybody said. Um, I think that I liked the other elements too. The kind of subtle marimba-like xylophone instrument that came in was a really nice addition, and the drums were really subtle, but I really liked the drums coming in. I think it sounds really great. I don't know what necessarily you should change about anything. It could maybe have like some more reverb on the vocals to give it like a really washed out sound, but I don't know if that would be actually a good decision or if you tried that already. Yeah, I really think that it sounds nice. I like the lyrics. Obviously I don't know the language, but translated they're very nice, and they just the way that they flowed with the music, it just really worked. So yeah, I like a lot of music that I don't necessarily understand the language for, and that was one I would definitely include, where it just really fit the sound and the way that you sung the words. Yeah, it just flowed very nicely, and it really fit the vibe of the song. So I think that's the most important thing with lyrics, is not necessarily the meaning, but how they sound. So yeah, I think it sounds great. Yeah, I didn't necessarily have a problem with the two guitars not being perfect, but I can see why it could be a little uncomfortable sounding. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you for kicking things off. Thanks for the great music. Let's see. Next up today is Mr. Meowsicles. We get to hear a collab today, I believe. Make sure I have the right one. Yes. Okay, so he says Floralyn and I have been working on another concept EP with the story of Fauna. Last one was Flora. From the moment she was born, Fauna's world was crackled with the sounds of conflict and heated voices. This is Swan from the point of view of Fauna's parents. The love is almost gone, but the feelings of betrayal and hurt are still present. Like Charles Swan from Marcel Proust's In Search of Lost Time, there is a phase of obsession, of deep pain. How long will it take to fade? There's no going back, as some decisions are permanent. As always, all feedback is welcome. All right. No, those 3 notes were from Kaiomi's song, Coming Up. That's funny that it triggered an instant. Okay, sorry. Here is Mr. Meowsicles and Floralyn.
Passing by Swanswick Cafe, took me back to you. revenge to heal your pain. Search of the lost time.
All right, that was Mr. Meowscles and Flora Lynn. That was amazing sounding. It's hard to feedback that one. That's really, really, really good sounding. I really like how the vocals were mixed. They have this kind of like smooth, glassy sound. Maybe those are opposites, but it sounds really good. And the mix overall just had like kind of like smooth, creamy sound. I really liked it. I do think that would work as a single. I think it's a great track. I think the has a good flow and the length is good, and there's lots of little hooks in it and stuff. So I think that would work great as a single. But I really like that one. I think that's really good. I think that kind of a perfect execution of the sound that you two have together. So really good. All right. Next up today is Eno. Did I get his track? Yes. All right, Eno says, hey everyone, got a work in progress track that I started last week called Nightmares. Might add an outro of some sorts, but I'm not sure yet. This is what I got so far. All right, hell yeah. Here is Eno. There we go. All right. That was Eno. That was great. That was a great start. I love the vibe. I love the lyrics, and I love the vocal sound. It's different, but still Eno-y. Um, but yeah, I love where that's going, and I think that the like percussion loop thing, the sound effect thing, maybe I would bring the volume down while you're singing and then bring it back up in the break parts. It was like just a little bit distracting, but I love the feel of that sound effect loop playing. And yeah, I think it should be longer for sure. I think, yeah, like maybe like a weird section. It gets a little like, because it's nightmares, maybe like something kind of like rich and reverb soupy, like kind of weird sounding, and then come back to the more happy sound. I think that could be a cool way to have it take a turn. But honestly, if it was like on an album, just as it was, I think it would be kind of perfect too, as like a transition song. So kind of depends. If you want to have it as a single, I would add a little bit more. But I love the start. I love the vibe and the just the sounds that you have. The guitar sounds really cool and different, and your vocals sound cool and different. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, there's lots of room. You could have like lots of little ear candy things kind of playing off that sound effect loop. Yeah, that's a great start. Okay, so next up today is Koyomi. We're flying through today. We're already like halfway. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Koyomi says this is based on the Severance main theme. It was my inspiration this time around. I ended up mashing 2 tracks together though. I mainly want feedback on the orchestration and the ending, and it's totally unmixed as of right now. The vision is an unused mansion with clean piano being played by a child. All right, thanks in advance. Here is Koyomi.
All right, that was Koyomi. That was beautifully haunting. It started out, yeah, very creepy. Like, I can imagine like coming into a castle in a video game, and it's like haunted and quiet, and then you get to like, I guess like the King's Chamber would have the piano with the kid playing. It'd be really creepy. That would be great setup for some creepy video game or movie. But yeah, I think it's great. If you didn't say it was two songs mashed together, it would make sense. Like, I wouldn't have guessed that it was two parts thrown together. It kind of just flowed, and I think it kind of told a story that way. So I think it was cool. I think it was good to have it transition that way. Yeah, I think the ending, it is a little bit empty, so maybe just a little bit more, like Eno said, maybe some percussion at the end, or maybe something else too, but I think fleshing out the end a little bit more would be good. But yeah, I think it's great. I think it tells a story really well in my head, and yeah, good job. Okay, so next up today we have Tez. Okay, Tez says, this demo was a writing experiment I plan to release eventually. I repeat a single vocal phrase set to a cinematic arrangement. I'm more curious what feelings or visualizations you have in your mind on hearing it, if any. Mix feedback is welcome. Still mixing. All right, awesome. Here is Tez. All right, that was Tez. That was very nice. I'm not sure how to feedback it. I think it sounds really, really good. I'm not sure what you should change, if anything. It was like the perfect mood setter, and I think the mix was really good. Like, it was very full on the low end, but it wasn't like overbearing. And everything, you could hear everything really clearly, and there was like the perfect amount of reverb on everything, and the perfect amount of atmosphere. So I think it was really, really, really good. I'm not sure what to change. I wish I had more helpful feedback, but I think it sounds really, really good. It made me think of like a plane camera shot, or like a drone shot, kind of like slowly moving over a field, something like that. Just like a slow overview of like some scene below, whether it's like a calm scene or chaotic scene. It just makes me think of like a slow-mo juxtaposition of something else going on. But yeah, I think it was really great. That would work really well as like a trailer music piece, or like a big climax in a movie where there's like a bunch of action going on with a slow-mo shot. Something like that. That's what it makes me think of. Yeah, exactly. Like something chaos, but it's like tend with like a step back and like slow mode. Yeah, something like that. Really cool. That was really cool sounding. All right. Sweet. So next up today is Maple Leaf. Okay, Maple Leaf says, just hanging around wanting to see what everyone's been cooking, so nothing new from me. Here's Stargazer. It's released, so I probably won't update it, but general thoughts appreciated nonetheless. Awesome, here is Maple Leaf. All right, that was Maple Leaf. That was a banger. I liked that one a lot. I liked the dubstep elements kind of thrown in, and I liked the drops and the builds, and I liked that false drop where you did that don't bow. That was cool. Yeah, good stuff. That was a great one. I like the mix a lot. The bass sounds really good. The kick sounds really good. The side chaining on the kick is really nice. Yeah, just really good stuff. Yeah, I think it was a good mix of styles, and like I said, I liked the dubstep elements. I think they worked really good in that one. Yeah, great stuff. Nothing to change. That was a great one. All right, so next up is J-Flow Senpai. We're getting close to the end already. Okay, he says, this is an unfinished song where the vibe I'm going for is background music for an elven village in the middle of a magical forest. I'd appreciate any thoughts on what I have so far, but I'd really like to know how can I improve the mix. Also, is there enough variation? All right, here we go. Abrupt ending. All right, I really liked it. Yeah, it must be intended to loop, I think. But I really liked that. I think that was really well done. It like perfectly sets the Elvish village idea theme perfectly. I think that it did a really good job of moving and not repeating too much. Because that was only, what, 4 minutes? Yeah, 4 minutes, and you had like 3 or 4 different like themes in there. So yeah, I think that it moved a lot, and that would loop nicely too, for sure, without feeling too repetitive, I think. But yeah, it was like perfectly composed, and I think perfectly mixed. I think looking at the scope, it looks like there could be more low end, but as far as just like the feel and the sound, I think it was just right. Like you could turn up the bass a little bit, but it might be kind of overbearing and like too much. Just trying to be like too modern music sounding. I think the way that it's mixed now is balanced just right to, I don't know, it just feels like you're like there hearing music live. Which I think is perfect. I think that's exactly how it should sound for being like background music for a setting. So I think that's very well done. I think it's perfectly mixed. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think you need to change anything. I think it's good to go from there. Sounds really good. Yeah, nice job on that one. All right, well, we're already to the end of this LCR. It was a really short one, under an hour. I do have something for you guys today. Mr. Meowsicles asked me to do a remix of one of the songs he did with Flora Lynn on that Flora EP that we were talking about earlier. So I picked Sunflower and did kind of like a industrial-y sounding remix of it. I'm wondering, so I just started working on this the last couple days. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the sounds I came up with and stuff. I'm just wondering if I should do more with the structure. Like, should I take it like way out of the box structurally, or should I keep the song structure how it is? I kind of like how I just followed the original structure, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know. And then the other thing is the vocals. I wasn't sure if I should do more with the vocals, like more effects and stuff, and get weird with it, or if they sound good how they are. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Yeah, but this is a remix of Mr. Meowsicles, aka Recreational Noise, and Flora Lynn. Here you go.
Covered by the setting sun, beauty faded.
All right, there you have it. Needs some work still, I think. A little bit over top on the bass, but yeah, coming along. I really am happy to have worked on that. I really think it's sounding cool. So yeah, thanks everybody for the feedback, and thanks everybody for joining Live Community Review today. A small crew, but a good show, and good music and good feedback. So thanks everybody for joining, and thanks to Pax and Volps for running indie music feedback. And yeah, thanks everybody, and we will see you again next time. All right, thanks. Bye.